Awesome. Hey, Ryan.
Hello, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome back.
I know it's been like, I think, this 2-week hiatus.
2-week hiatus. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Ryan is still here and he's been busier than ever. Very
hmm
busy, jam-packed
Yes.
days. Yes.
Yes. A lot going on. And I know Dylan kind of announced this on another call. I did have an unfortunate death in the family, so I was away for that. But, back at it this week, ready to move and groove. And we have a lot of exciting things to talk about today. So,
There's a lot happening. We're glad he's back and had time with family. And today, specifically, this live is really for Etsy Q&A. So let's answer your questions. Start putting your shop links in wherever you're watching this. Go ahead and put your shop links, your questions. We're going to answer anything. We can also talk about the Etsy Insiders program, the deals and drop opportunity. I actually have a YouTube video coming out about that. It's a little bit of an announcement. And then we can talk about the summit coming up and software, new Etsy software. So there's a lot to cover today. But in the meantime, just put your questions in the chat and we will prioritize whoever has questions.
yes, hopefully everyone is getting ready for Q4. It's going to be here in just a matter of days. So hopefully everyone's ready for that, excited for Halloween, all the holidays, all the things. I know I just put my fall wreath on my door a couple days ago. So we're just full swing ahead, you guys. I can't believe it's almost fall.
You totally seem like a wreath guy, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, I have like 5, like depending on the occasion of the year.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, we have never had anything. We'll put a pumpkin outside from like Trader Joe's. That's all. Let's share the screen and kind of talk through some updates and maybe the summit first, since that is coming right up. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this. Let's make that. There we go. So let's dive into the summit first, because that's very soon here. We have a new updated schedule for everyone as well. So here we'll put a link to this in the chat wherever you're watching. And there it is. Okay. So this is coming up. Let's see, what is it? Is it 2 weeks from tomorrow, Ryan?
2 weeks from tomorrow. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Yeah. 2 weeks from tomorrow, October 10th and 11th, Thursday and Friday in Orlando. So please make sure you're there. We have an awesome lineup of speakers. We have profitable customer research, customer growth strategy, streamlining your taxes, creating profit goals with a financial expert, also breakout coaching sessions, actual coaching sessions during the summit. And then a VIP event that evening. And then Friday, social media strategies, winning product photography, creating email templates, standing out in a saturated market, sourcing the best suppliers with Winnie, who, by the way, is currently in Asia with suppliers today. So this truly is an expert. Branding your Etsy shop, more coaching breakout sessions, and networking.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of content, you guys. 2 jam-packed, very rich days of a lot of stuff you can take away and put forth in your shops.
Yes, and it's sponsored by Gelato. If you guys know Gelato, Creative Fabrica, and Flowdesk. Okay, and this is really for anyone who's either, you can be a beginner, that's fine, or we have shops coming who do over $1 million a year. Okay.
Yes.
Someone asked, here we go, we got some questions. Will it be recorded for the general sessions? To be determined on that, but stay tuned for more information.
Yes.
But we're hearing a lot of questions about that and requests for that, having a virtual version of this summit since we have such a strong lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And if you're curious about the speakers, you can click here. You can watch the whole video about the summit and then get your ticket and meet all of the speakers here.
Yes. we're really excited. We have a lot of employees coming, so lots of coaches. So you get to kind of meet people, put the faces to the name. And it's going to be a great mixture of people in our program and just people out there as Etsy sellers. So anybody can join. So hopefully we'll see you there. Okay, we have a question.
This
Oh,
one?
yeah, you already got it up.
Sorry, Ryan, it's over your face. We need to. How do I fix that? I don't know. Sit up
Okay.
a little taller. No.
Right? And they're like, hi, can I sell the same items on my Shopify as my Etsy shop, or does Etsy not like that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. For sure, do that. Really take a look at where your strongest traffic is. And I would prioritize putting anything that's limited edition there. You could, if your goal is really to build up Shopify and you're very established on Etsy, then I would recommend doing limited edition drops with the drop model on Shopify specifically.
Yes. Melanie, if you send us your link, your shop link, we would be happy to take a look at it. She said she's curious how her shop looks. She's listed her first item June 11th. So if you want to send us the link, we can take a look at it and see what you're working with.
Yeah, feel free to send over shop links, listing links, whatever you need to.
Yes.
Here's another one.
Okay. How is it better to start an Etsy shop with POD or physical products?
I would say it depends on what your goal is. How much money are you trying to make and how quickly? Are you in this? Like, is your primary goal to build a scalable business where you can have a laptop lifestyle? You know, we have actually a lot of people who want to do that, where you can travel and, do that whole nomadic life thing. Or is your goal to make a lot of money this year so you can pay for your kids' college? Like, what is the priority? I would recommend if your priority is fast profit specifically, I would actually go physical products. If your long-term priority is to have a really scalable product mix where you can travel and you're not tied to one location, print on demand is great. You could also do a combination, which is really sourcing local production partners. So it feels, whether you're shipping it or they are doing it for you, you can kind of toggle back and forth if you go with a smaller local production partner. And we can help. If you're one of our students, we can help you with that.
Yes. And just as a reminder, everybody, our program helps all different types of sellers. So regardless of what your product type is, our course will help you. Okay.
Yeah. We actually have an announcement about the course we just put up today. Should we pull it up?
Oh, yeah, let's do that while we're talking about it. Bring it up.
Okay. Let me go under the announcements, hot off the press. Okay, here we go. 40 minutes ago. Let me actually zoom way in. Okay. So we have a really exciting enhancement to the coaching experience. So a lot of you guys know our coaching, it's a combination of unlimited one-on-one coaching. It's all private messaging. We're making you videos of your shop on demand and your listings. And then we have 4 group coaching calls per week. One shift we're making is really moving closer to an account management style model where instead of having guidance and feedback from maybe 5 to 6 coaches, we're reducing that to 2 to 3 dedicated coaches for more focused support, improved response times, and we're really excited to roll that out today.
Yes, I think it's going to be really good. As Dylan mentioned, where you'll be able to have that consistency and continuity with even less people. So we've done it gradually, right? Before it would be a lot of people, then we went down to 5 to 6, and then now we have the capacity to be able to do 2 to 3 as our program has grown. So you'll be able to consistently engage with those same people.
Yeah, and the idea is really to even move this further down. This is kind of a stair step for us, but towards like true account management. So really excited for that. And it'll still be, all the one-on-one coaching and then the 4 coaching calls a week. So in the year, you're getting 208 coaching calls. Are there any coaching calls today, by the way? If you're a student, let us know if you're attending. Let's see here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
I think there's one right now.
Yes.
Yes. With Coach Natalia right now. We have onboarding if you're new in an hour, 45 minutes. We have one this evening at 5:30 with Coach Shannon. And I have a call tomorrow morning if you'd like to attend. And then we have one midday tomorrow.
Yeah.
We have accountability on Friday if you'd like to join that. And then Saturday, some really exciting calls in the evening, the marathon strategies, which is really pulling levers to scale Saturday evening. And then Sunday afternoon, the next 3 needle moving tasks or your action plan. So yeah, those are just in the next, 5 days.
Yeah, lots of value there. We definitely, over time, we've expanded our calls, you guys. And as Dylan said, the yearly amount, but from a monthly perspective, just think about that 16 to 20 calls a month, depending on whether it's a 4 or 5 week month. So 16 to 20 times outside of the one-on-one chat that you can have questions answered live. And if you can't attend them, they'll still answer your questions. So you can go in and you can watch the recordings. We record every single call, you guys. And the other great thing is all those weekend topics, the ones like Dylan just showed you, are directly requested from our students. So we put out surveys, and every single call from here through the end of the year that's been posted has been specifically requested by a student in our program, which is really great.
Awesome. Yeah. Now, I think we have actually here, before we get into that, I think we have another question.
Yes.
Oh boy. Can you read that?
Yes, I heard something about Etsy requiring your primary listing photo to be an actual image of the product and not a mock-up. Do you know if this is true? Seems impossible for POD sellers.
Yes. So the reality is it's not an AI mock-up. You can do a mock-up photo that is the actual product. So it just means a photographer, whoever created that mock-up, had to use the real product. What they don't want is some AI generated model wearing just a black t-shirt that's not, the Comfort Colors black t-shirt, and you selling the Comfort Colors black t-shirt with just some generic photo that's AI generated. So main thumbnail has to be a mock-up where the mock-up reflects the actual thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And then funny little thing here, you guys, speaking of black t-shirts or black shirts, literally, I'm not exaggerating, you guys. Dylan and I don't plan this. Okay. And we haven't had a call in 2 weeks. And she had a hoodie on, took it off before the call. And then lo and behold, we're both wearing black. And this happens literally every single week. And both of us wear colors, by the way. Not all the time, but we do. And we always somehow have black on, and we don't even plan it. I promise you that. So, just like the little black dress that always comes through, so does a good old black short sleeve something or other. So I think it shows up good on camera, you guys. Don't you agree? Anyway, it's just something kind of fun.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, someone asked. Okay, so go if you were looking to comment. I would say comment on YouTube. I believe these are where the comments are coming from. Let me take a look here. Let me see.
And then anyone that wants an audit, go ahead and put your shop link in for us. We probably have time to do a couple of those. So please go ahead and put in your shop links, and we'd be happy to do a quick audit for you.
Yeah. In the meantime, maybe we can talk about some of the SEO software, and then some results that came in. So this is really cool. Just a couple of weeks ago, I can't believe it's already near the end of September here, but you can see Stephanie, super excited. Now she opened her shop April 1st. Her first couple months, she was doing Etsy on her own without us. I think she made $1,000 in her first 3 months. And then she implemented our strategies it was June and July. She got to $3,500 a month in July, now over $10,000 in August. So really excited for her. And we're just excited to see the updates. And you can see that level of support in the community is fantastic. Really encouraging. You have a whole cheerleading team around you.
Dylan, can you show, I think another really exciting one was just as an example, Jason Clark. He is a course-only student, you guys, that actually had already hit his yearly goal as of the end of August.
Oh my gosh. Go, Jason.
269 orders in the month and straight back to where he wanted to be. He closed his shop for July, you guys, and took like a little bit of a breather. And then literally within another month or two, he had already hit his yearly goal. He made over 3,000 orders, which was his personal target for the year. And he already has hit that like 4 months out to the end of the year.
Oh my gosh.
He's pushing really hard because he wants to give up his career in engineering and make this his full-time job. So you guys, we have a lot of people that do that. They start with a day job and then they have the success kind of like Dylan did as well. And they leave the corporate world and they do this full time. And then, like, for example, Winnie, who we just talked about earlier, who's a coach in our program, she's learning, you guys.
Yeah.
He's doing this full time. So
Yeah. And, you know, Ryan's our director of customer success, and we know your stories, which is
Yep.
really, really one of the best parts about this is we know your stories. Our entire team, actually, we are cheering you on. Let me show you something kind of interesting. This is behind the scenes. Hopefully I don't get in trouble here. But this is our Slack channel. Do any of you guys use Slack? Do you, maybe if you work in corporate, you do. Laura, yes, put your shop here. Go ahead and put your shop where you just posted. But this is where we have a whole channel dedicated to student wins. So these usually come through Instagram. We'll make 20K before the year ends. Just had a $254 day. She's coming to our summit. This one hit 1,500 sales. Wouldn't have been possible with all the help from you and your team. I was at 70 to 80 sales a year ago. Yeah, so just all these wins come through. Oh, this is, yeah, Jason, you mentioned, right? He did his yearly target so far. He hit it. Yeah, so this comes through, and we're constantly sharing the results here with our team.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Laura, yep, just go ahead and put the link in the same place in the chat. We can look at it there for sure. Take a look at my shop. Is embroidery shop the name? If not, go ahead and put the name in for us.
Yeah, feel free to put the name in and we will pull it up. Let me see if that would have been it. Not sure.
Yeah, same place you guys are putting your comments. Just go ahead and throw in those store links. But Dylan, do we want to go ahead and while we're waiting, just kind of talk about SEO?
Yes. So really, really excited, you guys. Let me put the link for the waitlist in, but our software, our SEO software is almost launching, and we're about 6 days away from our soft launch. It's going to be on Kickstarter and AppSumo. Do you guys know Kickstarter or AppSumo? Let us know. But we will be blasting the waitlist with this let's see, with the deal. Let me find the waitlist link. So the whole idea behind our software, it's not just some keyword tool that gives you a list of keywords. This actually, okay, it's right there. It actually gives you so much more than that. Let's see if they're updating the website right now. I can actually pull it up on my side. So this is the site. You can see part of it. So it's actually like a chat bot. You import your photo, you give it a couple things about your customer, because this is customer specific SEO. It gives you the smart keyword optimization, SEO insights that'll drive sales, effortless listing creation, because it actually creates your entire listing for you, and it boosts your visibility and reach. So we are really excited for this to come out. We are just a few days away, and there's a great trial for just $1, and you can test it out for $1.
Yep. And you'll be able to like re-up at any time, you guys, with credits to be able to create your listings. And it's, I think, better and more affordable than some of the programs that are out there based on talking to our students of what they're currently using. So, and anyone can use this. You don't have to be in our program. So this is going to be open to the public. And I think it's going to really be game changing for a lot of people. So yeah,
Awesome.
I'm really excited. Okay, Laura sent her shop, Dylan. We can pull this one up. Literally shop at Laura.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
Easy.
Okay, cool. So this is your shop. Okay, you're in Washington. Nice. Okay, we have quite the mix happening here. I'm curious who you are targeting in your shop right now, because we have print on demand, SVGs, spreadsheets, planners, wedding menus. Interesting. It feels like we are doing a little bit of throwing spaghetti at the wall, which it's going to be hard to really align with a profitable customer and drive up the LTV, the lifetime value of your customer, going about it in this way. So we want to be a little bit more focused. We have resumes, Notion planners, SVGs. It's just a little all over the place. Now, um, 57 listings. So I think you can definitely afford to tighten the focus a little bit. I do think you have a good eye. Seems like you're paying attention to trends.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, I think you said that word yesterday, didn't you?
Oh, I always talk about this, you guys, with our director of ops. We always like tease about it. We're like very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. So if you guys haven't seen this, it was a trend on TikTok. It's everywhere. So you are catching the trend, Laura. So way to go there.
Looks like you it looks like you have 20 in the cart right here, which might be, yeah, pretty much the only thing that's sold. So I'm not laughing. I'm just saying it's ironic because it is totally a trend. So
Yeah.
what we want to do is look at this customer and look at how can we serve that customer who's currently coming to you in more ways. I personally, if this is the person you want to target, if you want to be a very trendy shop, I would say you can combine SVGs with print on demand. You absolutely can. But I would consider what you're doing with all the digital right now. And I would focus in on the 7 types of products framework for that customer and really put the digital on the back burner. For your strengths, even in the thumbnails, I do think I wouldn't focus on the digital. So that would be my recommendation. I think there's a lot you can do with SEO, with pricing strategies, 7 types of products framework, and yeah, it's a good launching point. But you don't want to miss the opportunity by just relying on that one listing that's selling.
Yes, for sure. And then I just want to shout out Marianella, you guys. She's one of our students. I actually had her on a call recently. She said she had her first big sale thanks to Dylan and Saskia, which is our coaching lead, just so you guys are aware. And they gave her ideas for gift boxes for Valentine's Day. And she had a big sale, big $1,000 sale for the same item recently. So the coaching there has really benefited her, and she's a great student in our program. So awesome.
Awesome. Awesome. So exciting. And this is exactly like why we do this, because if we, have experience in something, we can give a recommendation based on actual experience, that can make someone $1,000 on an item. Like that's super rewarding. So awesome, Marianella. Um,
Yes.
Looks like you actually just had a question on shipping, potentially this big order, 40 gift boxes. Cheapest way to ship it in one big box or 2 boxes. So what you're going to want to do is actually go into your order dashboard and do a pretend purchase. So don't actually go through with it, but test out 2 things. I think it's probably going to be UPS ground. That's going to be the cheapest. And it depends on the person's location. So if they're across the country, it's probably potentially going to be cheaper to do 2 boxes if they're each under 4 pounds. If they are within the same state, it could be cheaper to do 1 large box. So put in the dimensions and the weight of the 2 boxes, 2 labels, UPS ground, and then compare it to 1 box, dimensions and weight of 1 box, and just test it that way.
Absolutely. Okay, great question. I'm interested in setting up a call to discuss coaching. Where do I reach out? Thank you. So Dylan's going to put a booking link in for you guys. So if you're interested in joining our program, you can hop on a call with one of our team members. And Dylan, you want to talk a little bit more about those calls and kind of how we customize it for everyone?
Yeah, so let me show you who the call is with. I'm going to pull this up. The call is with, it could be myself. It could be, one second. It could be someone on our team. Talk to you about your shop. Okay, this is our team. It could be Kayla, Allie, or Noor. And this is where we go through your shop, your listings. We talk through your goals, how it's going compared to your goals. Like what does the path look like to get you to that success? We show you kind of the different options and how we would support you and what we would recommend, based on our experience working with several thousand sellers, and give you some options and create something custom for you that fits exactly what you need. So it's not one custom, or it's not one standard package. It's all custom for your specific needs.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Maybe we can do one more audit. What do you think, Dylan?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
See.
see. Do you see a shop? Oh, Kim, this one?
Kimberly, let's do that. KMG Designs AZ1.
KMG Designs AZ1. Okay. 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 We've gotten 4 listings here. Let me just look something up real quick if you are in our ecosystem at all. Awesome. Okay, cool. So a couple things we want to do are really expand the listing count significantly. I love that it looks like you are actually creating these embroidered sweatshirts, embroidered t-shirts. Embroidery is actually, I would say, next to lasers, it's the second most profitable tool that you could use. So that's great. If you have an embroidery machine, you know how to use it. That is huge. So I would really double down on heirloom quality items, embroidered, customized, specifically giftable for Q4, which means non-sized items. So non-sized embroidered items, 7 types of products framework, which is in module 2. Okay, let me show you where that is. And you're going to want to really, I would focus on solely on embroidery for all of those 7 types, just because it's going to be probably one of the easiest ways to get traction. So 7 types of products right here. Also go through the finding trends, hot trends before they're on Etsy, and focus on that. I would focus on that more than the sublimation, and remember non-sized products. So
Awesome. Okay, Esther had a question, Dylan. It looks like she said she emailed and was going to book a call with us, but now she's thinking she needs to have lots of products prepared to show you, or can she just show you what she's made in the past? Great question.
Oh, yes. You know, a lot of people actually schedule a call when they don't have any products or any shop. So
Mhm.
that's great. It's actually, I don't want to say preferred, but there's less cleanup and redoing of work. So I would say if you have 1 listing, if you have 0 listings, if you have no shop, that's totally fine. Yeah. Because then we can give you direction on what actually to put in the shop that would sell.
All
Yeah.
right, perfect.
Cool.
Okay, well, we do have, let's see, we did ask Jules to post her shop here, so let's do a quick audit on her shop before we wrap it up. What do you think?
Okay. I'm down for that.
Okay, One Cute Design is the shop name.
And then if you guys want to have your shop audited, and we're kind of nearing the end here, go over to the community, which let me get you the link for that. I'm going to be in there in like a minute doing your shop reviews. 1 second. Let me grab that
Yes.
link. It's our community. It's $3.99 per month. And we do weekly calls just like this. Let me see here.
There's also a lot of resources in there, you guys, as well. It's separate from our course and coaching community, but there's also a live chat where you can chat with other sellers. So all kinds of people are a part of that community. So Dylan goes live in that weekly as well.
Oh my gosh, this is why I shouldn't be doing this myself. I put Kimberly's name in there. Okay. We have a brand new content manager, marketing manager, really starting next week. Her name's Kendall. She's in San Diego. What did I do there? Okay.
Funny. Community for 399, Kimberly Lentivo. No.
Yeah, this is the link. It's in the chat wherever you're watching. Okay, that's where I'll be doing shop audits right after this. Okay, here we go. Kimberly. Yeah, this is her shop. Okay, so we have 120 listings. Embroidery. Okay, so this is you're selling to people who do embroidery. I would say we have a lot to do, a lot of work to do on our photography and our presentation. I think there's many other ways we could showcase these patterns outside of how we're currently doing this, taking the photos with the wood background. I think you have a great skill set here. And I think you're onto something really strong, especially patterns. We see huge success with that. But we're doing a lot of the kind of the same thing over and over. So what we would recommend is really showing these in different ways. We definitely need some more color because right now it's not going to pop in search results. So your click-through rate might be a little low, I would guess, right now. And there's so many ways to increase your value proposition. So for example, this looks like a lot of insect patterns here. How many, right? How many are they, scalable? Are these, is there, how fast are you shipping? Do they ship within 24 hours? Can they choose different sizes? Like, what are the options here? What is the value proposition? That combination of your listing photo and your price. And I think that's where we're falling short. Also, SEO, huge issue. A lot to do with your descriptions as well, and our photos and video. So, a lot of easy updates you could get into place to get what you already have working for you better. Cool. Yeah, and if you want, we actually have a coach specifically that does patterns. She's very successful in patterns, and her name is Andrea. And I think she would be such a great asset for you and a resource for you.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, I hope this was helpful. I'm going to link the free call with us again. How do I do that? I'm going to put that in the chat if you want to have a conversation, free conversation right here. Oops, let me get that out. And we'd be happy to talk with you about your shop, the future of it, your goals, and just give you a really good visual of the plan we would recommend.
Yes. And don't forget, if you're interested in the summit, go to our website. You can still book, but we're coming down to the final stretch here.
Yes.
We'll be there in 2 weeks. So please come if you're interested. It'll be a fun little shindig in Florida. So make sure to come if you're interested. You're welcome, Jules, for the shop audit. And hopefully some of you will see Dylan here in just a quick little jiffy. She's headed over to our other community.
Awesome. I love your little quips, Ryan. You're so fun. Awesome, guys. Well, yeah, good to have Ryan back, and we will see you all over in the community. So join me over there soon.
See you
All right.
soon,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys. Bye.